Can you hear that?
Just a little bit.
I try to play it as loud as I could. Because, okay, Mood Forever, that is that's my song. That did it for me in Black is King. I gotta get your thoughts on this. What did you think?
I've watched it twice now.
Oh, wow.
I watched it the night it came out, and then I watched it again this morning, and I cried.
Yeah.
Times.
Yeah.
But also, like, Lion King is my favorite Disney movie, so of course, like, I'm gonna have an emotional attachment to it. But just the amount of like empowerment that I felt watching the whole thing, I was like freaking blown away.
People always talk about like, oh, Beyonce, she's overrated. No. Mm-mm. She is over the top, extra, all is get out. Like, she is Beyonce for a reason. And this just clearly shows why she does what she does.
When we say Beyonce is the standard, this is the reason why she is the standard. Like, can we talk about visuals? Like, this setting, costume designing.
Okay, my biggest question that I wrote in my notes, okay, how many outfit changes did she have throughout this entire thing? Because I wish I would have went back and counted. It's unbelievable. And I want to know the cost of every costume that she had.
She had to have at least 15.
If not more. I mean, I was shooting like 30, 35, 40. Like, this woman had any kind of color, glitter, bling, tulle, whatever it was, she had an outfit for it. Okay, so it's based from the Lion King, right? Mm-hmm. And like, there's a lot of different Lion King references throughout it. When it started, like, and how like it progressed throughout the like visual album, like, what did you think? What was your like thoughts on like how it started and how it progressed?
I thought it was like a good, really representation of like from start to finish about kind of how like you start your life pretty much. Like, you have to go through a bunch of trials and tribulations to kind of figure yourself out, whether that's with your family members, friendships, or within yourself. And then you finally get to the point where you realize, like, you know who you really are and what you stand for. So I loved how she picked out just certain quotes in the movie to highlight more than anything. Like, remember who you are. Do you know who you are? Stuff like that. Because it really just kind of signifies, like, also, like, what the album was, too.
I feel like no matter what race you are, when you watch this, it should give you that sense of, like, hey, I'm like the baddest person here. Like, I can conquer whatever I wanted to, you know, in life. Like, there are no boundaries, nothing can hold me back, you know. And she's always been like that, though. She's always given off that kind of sense of empowerment to people. Lemonade, that was, I mean, to me personally, Lemonade, the visual album, that was the first visual, any type of album thing that I had seen all the way through. And so my bar was set pretty high when I saw that, okay, Black is King is coming out, and like, she's done this before, but let's see how high she can go. And I think that this just, yeah, it set the bar high for a lot of other musical artists out there who ever attempt a visual album, because, wow.
You just broke your own
record.
Level. Like,
yeah. How do you even do that? Like, how can one person be so creative? And I mean, obviously she's got a whole team that helps her, but you know, like at the end it shows directed by Beyonce. Like, this is her. She did this. Like, oh my goodness, she's unbelievable. Okay, so what was the song like in where you just like your jaw dropped and like this was just it for you? Like, what song in the visual album did you like the best?
Okay, there's two.
Okay.
It's two different moods.
Yeah, okay.
Forever. Okay, because that, I mean, I already feel like I'm an amazing person. I'm an amazing woman.
Yeah.
But like, Mood Forever, that just really gave me, like, oh, I'm that chick.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care what anybody has to say. I know what I stand for. I'm going to do me. And then the second one, it was Brown Skin Girl.
Yes.
It just takes me back. Like, obviously I am Black, but like, I'm not as dark as like some of my other friends.
Yeah.
And just hearing that their struggles and everything that they've encountered growing up, like different from what I went through, and just having a song that's for them, that's empowering them. I just started bawling because I'm like, this is what we need. Because I'm like, so many brown skin girls and dark skin girls growing up, they just they don't always feel accepted at all.
Yeah.
And hearing that song, just uplifting them, saying like, you are a queen, all of this stuff, it just, oh my God, it just like made me feel all warm and
Kelly
fuzzy.
Rowland and Lupita did it for me. When I saw them,
yes.
I was like, come on, yes.
No, when she had Naomi Campbell next to her, I was like,
I know it. Yes.
This is
Literally like, and then we cannot not talk about Blue Ivy stealing the whole show. She stole the whole album. Like, this is no longer Beyonce's album. This is Blue Ivy's. Like, this is hers. And so, like, I don't know how long she's been working on this visual album, but for it to come out at this point in time was like, the marketing strategy is unbelievable.
I feel like the time that album came out, I feel like they were already working on it.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
And then now they're just like, you know what? Let's drop it now. Why not? Let's do it now.
And it was such a platform like Disney to have that on, to where all these little kids can see this, and like, you know, it gives them like I said, the empowerment and the confidence. Like, that's the perfect audience to give this to, you know, and like for them to see it. I'll tell you what though, when I saw Kelly Rowland, like, and they like hugged and kind of smiled, and just, I was like, oh, bring Destiny's Child back, please.
Seriously, like when they were hugging each other and then saying like, I love you. And I'm like, can we get another Destiny's Child album? Like, is that possible in the works?
Okay, well, as you can see, like, we are very, you know, over the top excited about it. Okay, how many, because, you know, she's the queen, how many crowns do you get? 1 out of 10, how many crowns do you give this?
15.
15. I'm right there with you. 15, 20. It's anything above 10, because it was unbelievable. I can't wait to watch it again. I watched it yesterday. I had a little time. I sat down. I was like, you know what? This is the perfect time. Got nothing else to do. I got to put my focus here. And I tell you what, there were so many times where my jaw was just like I just could not believe the like majesticness of everything that I was seeing.
This woman's brain, just for creativity.
Yeah.
And just getting a message across, all wrapped up in like a perfect little present. Like, I just, thank you. Literally just
thank you, Beyonce. Thank you. I can't wait for the next one.
Man, I'm like, so like Lemonade, Homecoming, Black is King. What else do you have in store?
No idea. Like, not a clue. Anything. My bar is set high, but I know she's gonna exceed that any time, any year, wherever she's gonna exceed it.
Again, she's the standard.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to catch up. She's the standard.
Un esercito di prodi